which I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' story. I was feeling a bit tired, and I was feeling a bit hot and bothered, and so I thought, I'll go home. I'm a bit of an introvert, but I think God's changing that. Because I went home and I thought I'd just get some, me time. And I said I'm a bit of an introvert, but I think God's changing that. So I went home to my room, and I closed the door, and I have the window open because it's so hot in there, I gotta get some air flowing. And while I'm in there, all this noise just comes up because it's like a little amphitheater there, and I'm going, what in the world's going on? So I look out the window, and there's this group of kids, and they got music playing, and they're really loud, and I'm going, oh my God. So I was telling some of the guys out front, in the back, I said I had, pepper. I had a pepper thought that I would go down and just kind of like, tell them, yeah, maybe shoot them. That I would go down and just, tell the gospel to them and scare them away. They'll say, oh, get away from the religious guy, And I thought, no, that's not good. I thought, no, that's not good. That's not good. So, you had the gun. So I'm like, oh, what do? I'll just go down and ask them politely if they'll go someplace else. But then, no, they might, show me the finger or whatever. So I went downstairs, and I'm kind of like thinking, what do? I'm pacing down there. And then I go, oh, I'll just go out and see what happens. So I went out, and they immediately stopped, and they looked at me. And I go, hey guys, what are you guys doing out here? And they go, oh, we're from Italy. They were like 14 to 15-year-olds. There was 5 boys and 1 girl. And the boys say, well, we're performing in a skit, in a sort of a contest tonight with 60 other performances. And we're practicing a song we wrote, and we're performing it. And I do the percussion. He had a couple of bottles he was clanging. And I go, okay, so perform it. Let's see it. And I couldn't believe I said that because I was trying to chase them away. So I'm like, going, oh, did I just say that, So they looked at one another and go, oh, okay. And I said to the girl, what are you doing? She goes, nothing. I'm the manager. So she just sat there. We watched it. She put the music on, and I watched it. And I couldn't understand a thing of it because it was all in Italian. So I said, I don't understand what that meant. So can you just tell me what it meant? And I was really sorry I asked him what it meant because it was quite like pornographic. And I was like going, I was trying to keep my poker face like, oh, okay, that's it. That's interesting. So it's going to be in Italian. No one will really understand what you're saying, will they? And they said, yeah, I think that's right. And I'm thinking, well, that's good. Anyway, I go, so then they said, it turned to me and they said, well, what do you do? And I just explained what we've been doing lately. And I said, well, I'm a follower of Jesus, and Jesus went out and he healed people, and so I've been on this course with other people, and we're learning how to do that. And they're like, really? And they're really quite interested. And the girl comes up to me, and she's holding out her hand to me, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? She goes, well, I broke my finger, and they didn't set it right, and so it's crooked, and it hurts. And I said, is it hurting now? She goes, it hurts all the time. And I'm going, what? And so I said, can I put my hand on you? Now the boys are just kind of like, they're not really taking much notice in it, but maybe a couple are. They're just kind of like not interested. And I just prayed really simply over her hand, and she just went, ah! She did that with her other hand. She's looking at her hand going, and she's looking at her friends, and they're going, ah! And then they get quiet. And I'm like, well, what's happening? And they start speaking energetically. She's really animated now, but it's all Italian. And two boys step up to me like this, and they're pointing out their down here. And I'm going, wait. I'm happy to. Do you want me to pray for you?
Sorry, Dad. You said you're an introvert.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. I told you, I think things are changing. I'm now an ambivert. So I said, well, just wait. What happened to the girl? And I had to kind of like, what happened to the girl? And so the girl comes over and goes, it clicked back into place. And I go, oh. And I was more surprised than she was. And I said, is the pain gone? She goes, it's gone. And she was like dancing around. And all her friends started coming. And so I started praying for the boy. The two boys came at once, and the boy, they both had like leg problems. And so I said, "What happened to you?" And I forget. I'm quite forgetful. But he injured it somehow, maybe in football or something. But it wasn't right. So I said, "Could you sit down?" And sat down. I kneeled down and I prayed for his knee. And again, just really simply. And he stands up. I go, "Just try it out." And he stands up and he's going. And his friends are going. They're speaking Italian, like, "Is it okay? Is it better?" And he's like, he's going. I go, "Is there any pain?" He goes, "Just a little." But you could tell he hadn't done that before. And I go, "Let's pray again." So we prayed again, and he goes, It's better. Now pray for this knee." You know, and then we prayed for that knee, and then his friend. I don't want to take all the time up, but his friend said, "Can you pray for my leg?" So God healed the finger, this guy's two knees, and then his friend came over, and he had a noticeable sort of growth, and I didn't understand the language. Because at first he said, "Can you pray for my neck?" Pointing at his knee. So it was kind of tricky. And so I could see this bump on his knee. And I said, "So what is that?" And I think it was growth, that the bones weren't growing with the muscle or something like that.
Whatever.
So we prayed for that. I didn't understand it, but we prayed for it. And he got up and he said, and everybody is like, when I'm praying now, they're all really quiet. It's like honestly, it's like it went from what it was to like, God's working, you know? It's like,
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I didn't.
That guy is not crazy.
So you were the audience, and now they're the audience.
While this is happening, I'm conscious that there's loads of people around. And so I wanted to just say, guys, I just want to say, because there's some new people here, this isn't me. This isn't anything to do with me. You could do this too if you have Jesus in your life. You could pray for people and you could do this. And just saying that this isn't magic, this isn't my power. I'm just a person, you don't feel me? I'm just like you. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I just felt God's heart. You know, because two of the lads started opening up to me. And he said, "You know, my dad died. My dad died young, and his uncle died of a tumor, you know." And I gave him a hug, and I said, "I'm really sorry to hear that, you know." And I just said, God's not like that. God loves you. He's not into death. And we just talked about that a little bit. And you can see people they're softening because they saw the power of God. One kid said, "I come from a Catholic family, but I just kind of," but now, today, you've made me rethink about things, you know? And later on, he was going by, I was standing by, I can't get good Wi-Fi, so I have to hold my phone up to the window, you know? And he came by while I was doing that. He looked up at me and he goes, "Hello. Hi, everybody." So it was just, I'm just so pleased with what God did. But while we were doing this, some other people joined, and the girl who got healed first with a finger, she brought her friend up and said, "This is my friend, and she's got psychological problems and her knee too." And so we prayed for her knee, and she got healed as well. And I've never experienced anything like this, but all four of the people.
Were you on your own the whole time?
I was on my own. Well, obviously not.
No, you weren't.
But it was just like, I went up to my room after that, because they all had to go. And I just sat on my bed, shaking my head, going, "Did that just happen?" You know, I just said,
Pete was right.
I just said, "Lord, you know, you're so good," you know. And, it felt like a dream, but it was real. Yeah. I'm never gonna forget it.
And it's going to happen again.
Yes.
And again.
Amen.
And again.
Well, thanks for listening.
I'm loving it so hot because can you see all those goose pimples in his head? And this happened so